Hey guys, this is Brian. And yeah, it's been some time since we've last talked. And since then, a new Nintendo console is on the horizon. The Nintendo Switch 2. Still get chills excited for it. As of the release of this video, we have exactly this long before the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Since so much has happened leading up to the Switch 2 reveal, and still happening now, I've decided to give my quick thoughts, opinions, and theories on what's been announced, officially and unofficially, of the Switch 2. Now, this isn't necessarily a comprehensive list, as I have not seen everything, but regardless, let's dive into what's happened and currently happening with the Switch 2. I think the build-up to the reveal of the Switch 2 took a bit too long. We heard rumblings in early 2024, but nothing super concrete. Then Nintendo first properly teased the Switch 2 back in May of 2024, and didn't even call it the Switch 2, it was only known as the successor. A big direct in June, where Nintendo said nothing about the Switch 2 would be shown, and the next major announcement didn't come until September 2024, where they confirmed backwards compatibility and that the NSO program would carry over. I'll talk about this more when we hit the reveal trailer, but with how spaced out everything was, it makes me feel like something was missing. Though the two things we needed to know about the Switch 2 at this time, they told us, which was that it is happening and that it did exist, and that all the Switch games that we enjoyed before can still be played on the new system, which, to me, was the most important thing. Well, at least one of the most important things. I'm reminded of this Black Nerd comedy video where Andre was talking about the Ninja Turtles movie and how they hadn't shown anything yet, and this quote comes to mind.
And in that video, I said, this is why you need to put something out soon, Ninja Turtles movie, because if you don't do something soon, something's gonna leak that's gonna show off your design in the way you don't want to be seen, and everyone's gonna have nerd fanboy rage and go crazy, and you didn't listen, and then look what happens.
This quote fits the situation a little too well. Yeah, a lot of info and specs for the Switch 2 got leaked out all during 2024, with one of the biggest things was what the system looked like thanks to a 3D model CAD leak, I believe it was. And since the Big N wanted to make sure there were more than enough systems available at launch, more and more factory images and leaks of the system and a few internal things were shown. It got so bad, we had case manufacturers just show off the system outright because they had access to that 3D model and were able to make accurate 3D prints of the thing. Basically, the Switch 2 became the worst kept secret known to man. With all that said, these leaks didn't really do much for me in terms of ruining the announcement. It was interesting seeing if new info or if interesting images popped up one day, and it did hype me up a bit to see something new. The problem is that most of the leaks were what the controllers looked like or just words on a page. In addition, none of these leaks hold the same substance as an official announcement from Nintendo. That doesn't mean these leaks weren't good or aren't valid or the leaker's words aren't true. It just clearly didn't have the same impact. All I'm saying is, I didn't really care if Sidon X Link Forever posted a blurry picture of what the Joy-Cons looked like. The reveal trailer on January 16th, 2025 was legitimately really well done. For what it was, which was a teaser trailer for a bigger showcase happening in April. Don't get me wrong, I'm still very excited for the Switch 2. It's great to see Nintendo give an official announcement for this, and you bet I'm going to tune in for Switch 2 Direct, but speaking about this specific trailer, it is a bit underwhelming. Not because of the leaks, at least not for me. Rather, even for a teaser trailer, this didn't show too much. In all honesty, I think the trailer just needed one or two more games teased, like a third party not on the original Switch or an IP no one's ever seen. Regardless of that, the trailer showed the important things, mainly that it was a wholly new console. None of the confusion of the Wii U announcement or the weird naming of the new 3DS, just straight up saying this is the Switch 2. along with reconfirming it's backwards compatible with Switch 1 games. Also, a brand new wholly original Mario Kart game, which looks awesome. Despite all of this, though, I feel like this trailer was edited at some point. Brace yourselves, everyone. We are now entering the conjecture zone. Remember when I said that I felt something was missing in 2024? Well, I don't know what happened, and I can't say anything for certain, but I do think that something happened that would make them delay the Switch 2 teaser. Plus, and I admit this totally just is me, but that reveal trailer kind of felt like two separate teaser trailers stitched together. I've heard rumors about internal delays in the company regarding some game releases and not wanting to show things when that aren't ready yet, but those are just rumors, and I don't know about you, but personally, I don't think that would delay too much in terms of a teaser trailer, but what do I know? Regardless of all that, the trailer did exactly what I wanted to do. Properly reveal the Switch 2 and tell us when we can learn more, and that makes me excited. The new Mario Kart tease in the reveal looks good so far. You can really tell how much bigger and expansive it is from that one shot here. I hope that each race course has interesting elements to it, like course exclusive items or multiple pathways to go in one race. And yes, I am excited for potential 24-player races, because I know that's going to be hectically fun. Though one game I'm really hoping to see is a new 3D Mario. To be incredibly specific, I want a sequel to Odyssey that balances being an open world game and more streamlined like in Galaxy and Galaxy 2, and even a little bit of what happened in Mario Wonder in 3D World. In terms of story, I think it'd be cool to have the two playable characters be Mario and Princess Peach. Ideally trying to save their own wedding from the Brutals, those bunnies from the first Odyssey game. It makes an interesting reversal of the first game in my opinion. Whatever we get, I know it's gonna be fun and have a bunch of nods to other Mario games, considering it's Mario's 40th anniversary this year. I think it's a bit too early for a new Zelda or a Splatoon, unless it's a spin-off, and we've already seen the new Pokemon. I imagine we may get a teaser for a new Fire Emblem, but one thing I really want to see is a new game with the Miis. Whether it be another sports compilation, a Nintendo Land 2, or a party game, it's something that fits that tone, because I think the Nintendo Switch really missed out on that one. In terms of third parties, I hold the same statement I had with the Switch 1. Port everything. Seriously, one of my favorite kind of announcements to see in Switch 1 Directs were to see what new franchises that haven't been on Nintendo yet finally make their way here, or games that I really wanted from other consoles showing up on Switch 1. So yeah, same statement as before. But specifically, I want to see games like Hi-Fi Rush, the RPG game Sandland, which I thought looked really interesting, Street Fighter 6, because I'm just classic like that. Indiana Jones: The Great Circle. It's a possibility, and heck, it came to PS5. And the Kingdom Hearts trilogy. Natively. Not that Intergrim Cloud version, which, that still gets on my nerves. But yeah, those are just a few of the ideas of games I want to see on Switch 2. But yeah, those are most of my thoughts so far. Like I said, I'm still very excited for the Direct and have a lot of specific predictions for what I think will be announced, though that's a story for another day. But I ask, what did you all think of the Switch 2 announcements and all the leaks and rumors that came before it? Let me know down in the comments. Anyways, that will be all from me today. See you all at the Direct, and I hope you all are excited.